In today's news, air traffic controllers recognized for service. The timing of Pan Am Games is why some of the athletes, top athletes that is, are absent. 13 Caribbean islands are set to participate in the upcoming Caribbean Baking Awards that will be held in the British Virgin Islands. This is not a drill. Our city to headline Virgin GORDA'S New Year's Eve celebration. And BVI Health Services Authority Pink Bingo raises funds for the BVI Cancer Society. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
son.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. What on there? You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Tuesday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning on the local scene, the question on the minds of some of the residents has been why are some of the big names from the British Virgin Islands not present at the 2023 Santiago Pan American Games representing the territory. The Pan Am Games is considered to be the biggest multi-sport competition in the region for athletes, with this year's games featuring nearly 8,000 athletes from across the Americas and the Caribbean. The BVI presently has 4 athletes at the Games, namely Dea Erickson in the women's 100-meter hurdles, Eldred Henry in the shot put, Digimon Gums in the discus throw, and Thad Letsom in sailing. Speaking on the subject in a recent interview with 284 Media was President of the BVI Olympic Committee, Mr. Ephraim Penn, who explained why athletes such as Kyron McMaster, Adeja Hodge, and McCoy Brathwaite are absent from this year's Games. He said the timing of the Games poses a challenge for elite athletes, not only in the BVI but across the Americas, as has been seen in some of the other teams who are also missing their star athletes. This, he explained, is due to the usual ending of the athletic season, which normally comes to a close between August and September for North America and Caribbean athletes.
It is a fact. We're not trying to downplay it and say, well, okay, they have, you know, they must be here. They had to be here. Everyone in the northern part, the Caribbean, North America, Canada, their season normally in most of the countries, their top athletes are in track and field, and you know the track and field seasons run. Normally the Pan American Games are in the summer. And then you have the athletes that are still competing in Diamond League and what have you, so at the peak. And to do that, they then have to come back for a game so late in the year. You run the risk of getting injured and whatever. And to get injured right before an Olympics, it's something that you really can't force the athletes to go through, although they have obligations to compete in these games if they're being funded by these agencies through us.
Also adding context to the subject was BVI's Chief de Mission for the 2023 Pan American Games, Mr. Mark Chapman. He shared a similar sentiment to Penn during a recent interview with 284 Media's Kamal Haynes.
It is important, but it competes with events like the Olympics, which is in 7 or 8 months' time, and it competes with what they call world standing events, and we've just seen one of our athletes compete in the World Championships in Budapest, and it competes with that, and it's So it's just one rung, if you like, below the Olympics, and so it's important. And last time we went to Peru, that was in 2019, and we came away with Chantal Malone winning the gold medal. So it's important.
Air traffic controllers at the BVIHSA'S Authority were recognized for their invaluable contributions during a recently held ceremony at the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport. The acknowledgement came as the territory observed International Air Traffic Control Day on October 20th. Speaking at the ceremony was Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, who expressed gratitude to the workers for their special service offered with this integral operation of the airport. He said, and I quote, "We appreciate the work you do, and the ministry is fully committed to supporting the growth and further development of the air traffic systems in the Virgin Islands." Acting Director of Operations, Mr. Darrell Flanders, joined in celebrating the air traffic controllers and acknowledged their unwavering dedication to their work. Flanders said, and I quote, "Today we celebrate you. We truly appreciate you for all that you do, as air traffic services are crucial to our operations. I cannot thank you enough for your dedication to keeping our areas safe and coordinated." Also commenting was Human Resources Manager Ms. Kairit Penn, and she shared her appreciation for the exceptional team, emphasizing, and I quote, "Our people are most important asset here and the authority." She also said the department's delight in celebrating the special group of individuals which was acknowledged their significant contributions. She said, "It is not every day that a special day is set aside to celebrate our staff, so I am delighted to celebrate International Air Traffic Control Day with all of you." Meanwhile, Corporate Administrator Ms. Drusilla F. Foy thanked the air traffic controllers on behalf of the Chairman of the Board of Directors for their stellar contributions to the authority. Foy reassured the workers that the board is fully committed to supporting the initiatives of the ATC unit and will ensure continued delivery for exemplary services. She said, and I quote, "You air traffic controllers are our unsung heroes. You are not often seen, but your effects and efforts of our operation are seen, heard, and felt loudly. We are simply because of you, and we thank you." The celebration culminated with each air traffic controller receiving a token of appreciation from the BVIHSA'S Authority in recognition of their outstanding contributions and commitment. The Cyril B. Rumney Tortola Pier Park has launched its first ever New Year's Eve event, geared to be one of the 4 major New Year's events in the territory this year. Take a look at this report.
It's important when we have partners that understand what the mandate is and continue to work with us. That allows us to see our ideas come to some level of fruition. And when this was initially mentioned, Kevin jumped on board. I don't know how many of you know who Kevin is, but it seems like Kevin jumps on board for every every activity in the Virgin Islands. Well, let me speak specifically now as it pertains to New Year's Eve. We are so excited because just even yesterday, in my conversation with a gentleman who is organizing the rides for Lot 5, and for those of you that do not know where Lot 5, it's where the whale is currently congregated. It's where a number of activities has taken place. It's the clearing that's closest to the exit. And we're going to have at least 8 rides. So we are bringing Coney Island to the Pier Park, not just for New Year's Eve, but it's going to be here for the Christmas season. Yes. So it's going to be a month long of fun activities because, as you know, Pier Park has something for everyone. And we wanted to make sure that we were able to hone in on the family and make sure that that level of togetherness was also encouraged by a number of the activities that we were bringing to the pier. So 8 rides, guys, and I want to say that the bumper cars, because I've been told that I will be fought very hazardously for an opportunity at the bumper cars. The bumper cars are going to be part of the Coney Island this year. A lot of the rides are very exciting, and I want to say to continue to look at our handles so that you can see all our social media, so you can actually see when we start to launch them individually what Lot 5 is going to end up looking like. So in addition to that, we're also going to have movie at the pier. Now, that is a regular that is typically had at the pier, especially leading into the summer. And we're going to be showing 3 movies. So what's going to happen is you'll see again, tune into our social media, where you have the opportunity to select which 3 movies will be showcased that evening. I also want to say, because we focused so much, and when we started off, we focused a lot on the family dynamics. So parents coming in with their children, and there's quite a lot of diverse things to do. So if they're waiting on a ride, the opportunity exists for them to also sit, grab an ice cream from one of our vendors. Did I say that the Pier Park is something for everyone? I think I did say that, right? Smorgasbord of just exciting opportunities, things to do, things to eat. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say orgasmic, but it's a term that has been used. Most certainly, when you participate with a number of our foodies, our food and beverage tenants.
So, just to piggyback off of what Zoe just said, I myself is very excited to be a part of this initiative that we're going to be doing out here on the pier. And you know, as Zoe said, we tend to jump on board with a majority of stuff. But when you have events such as this, it's hard not to be involved and want to be a part of something so special, especially with all the businesses out here on the pier that have given so much to Caribbean sellers over the year. It's good for us as Caribbean sellers to come back and give back to those businesses on the pier to help them out. But you know, one of the things we're excited about, like Zoe said, is the performers. We're definitely going to have performers from a lot of DJs, like groups like the Association. We're going to have Extreme Band. We're going to have a young band there in Overdrive. And obviously we're going to have the big band in Vibe. Because I know everybody...
They didn't hear you in the back.
They didn't hear Vibe? Yes. Because I know everybody's looking forward to Vibe. So having Vibe here for New Year's Eve, I mean, that alone says it all. But it's an exciting time. The lineup is amazing. And to have something this big in town, in the central area of the BVI, I think this is going to be tremendous for our territory, and especially for the Pier Park and the businesses out here. I think this will be a great opportunity for them to really bring in the new year on a positive note. I think it's about time Pier Park did something like this since the opening, but nevertheless it's starting, better late than never. And I think the team here at Tortola Pier Park has done an amazing job in putting an amazing lineup together, and obviously getting some key sponsors involved to help drive this forward.
Viewers, up next on the local scene, we have more news. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands.
and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see it's the taste and fun you need.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
At VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got oil, in stock. We've got batteries, in stock. We've got tires, in stock. Even brakes, yes, sir. Yes! VI Motors, pioneering the automotive industry in the Virgin Islands since 1966 with leading brands like Toyota, Chevy, and Honda. We even do custom orders. We have all the top brands in automotive parts as well, so you know you're getting quality. Come visit us at Duff's Bottom, Tortola. Go to our website at vimotors.com or just call us at 494-2496. Remember, VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got it.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on, BVI Ambassador Demoy Hodge continues to highlight the territory on the international stage with the most recent example exhibited in a Los Angeles Lakers official animated picture. The picture is posted across the Los Angeles Lakers' various social media pages, and in it, Hodge is seen wrapped in the BVI flag. It displays the Lakers' full roster ahead of the 2023-2024 season, which officially commences Tuesday, October 24th. The Lakers are set to play the defending champions, the Denver Nuggets, in their first game of the season at 7:30 p.m. BVI time. In support of the fight against breast cancer, the BVI Health Services Authority held a successful Pink Bingo event on Friday, 20th October. This fundraising initiative took place in the lobby of the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital. This special Pink Bingo encouraged staff of the BVI Health Services to wear pink or hold something pink when they declared bingo. Although it was a fun event, there was also brief remarks about the impact of cancer in the territory and, of course, the role that the BVI Cancer Society plays in helping persons affected by this dreadful disease. Friday's bingo was a part of the larger BVI Health Services Authority Goes Pink campaign that is aimed at highlighting the importance of breast cancer awareness and prevention throughout the month. Other significant activities under this campaign included a continuing medical education session for healthcare workers, the release of public service announcement videos, and the waiving of national health insurance copay on mammograms for the months of October and November. The BVI Health Services Authority is thankful to sponsors who generously donated prizes for the Pink Bingo. These sponsors are One Mart Superstore, Mrs. Cordine Malone Smith, Mr. Purnell Christian Thomas, Dr. Asha Marie Flax Miller, and Dr. Allison Flax Archer. This is the second year the BVI Health Services has collaborated with the BVI Cancer Society to help raise awareness about the breast cancer. Last year's collaboration was in the form of a cancer education symposium that featured breast cancer survivors sharing their experience and cancer specialists answering questions about cancer treatment. Now, the BVI Health Services Authority remains committed, they say, to promoting the health and well-being of the community. They say, we extend a heartfelt thanks to everyone who participated, contributed, and supported this initiative. Together, they say, we can make a difference in the fight against breast cancer. The government of the Virgin Islands has received a payout of some $550,000 to $100,000, of course, from the Caribbean Catastrophic Risk Insurance Facility to aid in the recovery efforts following the devastation of the passage of Tropical Storm Felipe on October 4th. While the storm caused extensive damage to homes, businesses, and infrastructure overall, and agriculture, particularly on the island of Tortola. The payout was made under the facility's excess rainfall policy and marks the first since the territory joined the CCRIF in 2018. Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Whitley, expressed gratitude on behalf of the government and the people of the Virgin Islands to CCRIF for the timely and much-needed financial support. Whitley noted that this financial aid aligns with their agreement and will significantly contribute to the recovery and reconstruction efforts. He said, and I quote, "This payout will enable us to address some of the most urgent needs of our people and restore some normalcy to our islands." He also acknowledged and recognized that additional financial and other resources will be needed for the recovery process. Premier Whitley announced that a contingency warrant would be issued to the Public Works Department in the amount of $500,000. This amount is separate from the insurance proceeds and is intended to aid with the recovery and rebuilding of the territory from damages caused by Felipe. Premier Whitley commented and also commended members of his government for their foresight into entering such an insurance policy. He highlighted that this policy is crucial during times like these, and of course it helps to mitigate the financial gap in the funding of the recovery efforts. Viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On the matter of entertainment, with a long-awaited mixtape set to be released on October 27th, Our City, the dynamic musical duo composed of brothers Teron and Timothy Thomas, will have their first live in-person event at the Virgin GORDA'S Yacht Harbor, More for 2024, on December 31st, 2023. Take a look at this report. The album titled This Is Not a Drill, This Is Really Happening is the first music released by the group since 2017. The brothers, who are originally from the US Virgin Islands, have had over a decade of international success as recording artists touring the world, and more recently with Teron Thomas winning his first Grammy as a songwriter for Lizzo's About Damn Time. The duo's manager Benny Dimas said the two are excited to have their first live performance close to home. And I quote, "Those taking part in the celebrations for More for 24 in Virgin Gorda will be the first to experience our city's new music live, and we are all thrilled to be able to share their experience with fans and family in Virgin Gorda. Our city is prepping to give BVI an unforgettable performance. Launched in September, More for 2024 is the first of its kind New Year's Eve celebration for the island of Virgin Gorda. Organizers have promised an exciting evening of music, food, culture, and community spirit to usher in the new year." Property manager Alejandro Comeso said the night promises to be an unforgettable celebration of music, and I quote, "Along with our city, we believe that we are able to get some of the BVI's best bands to entertain patrons throughout the night. If you like Fungi music, Leon and the Hot Shots and Razor Blades will be performing live. If you like Calypso and Soca, Evolution Band promises to keep our spirits up throughout the night. And if you are looking for original Virgin Islands Calypso and cover music, Elvis, White, and Final Phase will keep you dancing all night long. Don't miss the chance to ring in 2024 with an unforgettable night of music and rivalry. The event is free to the public, but for a VIP experience, tickets can be purchased by visiting the website at VGYH.events. That's VGYH.events. The theme, More for 2024, seeks to provide more local entertainment opportunities for the community, more ways to showcase the arts and culture of the BVI, more ways to attract tourists to the BVI shores, and more ways for the community to gather and celebrate the diversity of the Virgin Islands. The team for the Caribbean Baking Awards 2024 say they are excited to announce the commencement of the first annual Caribbean Baking Awards here in the British Virgin Islands. Take a look at this report. This pioneering event is destined to celebrate the sumptuous richness of Caribbean baking and the talented artisans behind those mouthwatering connections. The team said, and I quote, "We are overjoyed to perceive the enthusiastic anticipation already simmering in the air," adding that this year we are delighted to announce the nominees of Caribbean Baking Awards. We have 13 Caribbean islands participating and 31 nominees awaiting your votes. Voting polls are open from October 14th to November 14th, 2023, and the public can vote at CaribbeanBakingAwards.com. These talented bakers have demonstrated incredible skill and creativity in crafting delicious treats, and it is our pleasure to recognize them in this way. The winner will be announced at the official Caribbean Baking Awards ceremony on February 17th, 2024, being held in the British Virgin Islands. Prior to the awards ceremony, all bakers and pastry chefs are invited to register for the Caribbean Baking Awards Wine and Cake Tasting Showcase. The Caribbean Baking Awards Wine and Cake Tasting Showcase will be judged by a renowned celebrity guest who is well known for her baking abilities. She will be evaluating entries based on taste, presentation, innovation, and adherence to traditional methods. While the location has not been yet announced, organizers say the event is being scheduled to be held in the British Virgin Islands at a location that will match the ambiance and excitement of this momentous announcement. The exact whereabouts of the venue will be unveiled in further communications, adding, and I quote, that behind the scenes of this event is a committed organizational committee who share a common love for Caribbean baking. They are devoted to fostering, promoting, and acknowledging the talent and creativity prevalent in our vibrant baking community. This event is not merely a celebration of baking, it is a testament to our unique culture and the art of culinary expression it inspires. It seeks to recognize individuals who have dedicated their professional life to baking and have shown exceptional creativity and innovation. Organizer of this event, Mrs. Shonda Webster Glasgow, says, "The Caribbean Baking Awards is a celebration of our rich heritage and culinary talent. This is the platform where Caribbean bakers can showcase their talents and receive the recognition they deserve." That is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Happy Tuesday. Goodbye.